The recording has started. All right, let's go ahead with it. So yeah, the of today would be the brief overview, the timeline of the event, what is the
I guess your voice is cracking. Can you just do it again?
okay, just a, is it
No, 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 it's cracking. I guess that's the issue of the recording. You can stop it.
just give me a moment, wait.
It's okay now. It's okay now. What have you changed?
All right. Uh, is it still breaking? I suppose it will be
No, no,
fine right now.
it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
All right. So let me assume where I've left off. And yes, the other host, other co-host, please let me know if my voice is breaking or if my screen is not visible. All right. So yes, the agenda for today would be getting you started of like acknowledging what the solution challenge really is and how can you level yourself up by actually building a solution which is impactful for the like environment and everything, and starting ahead with the overall timeline, then prices, submission criteria, and in the end we will like discuss all the frequently asked questions, right? So yes, now what is solution challenge? So solution challenge is basically a hackathon which is like taken up by the Google as an initiative to solve the 17 listed sustainable goals which have been listed by the United Nations. So if you go to this website where United Nation have I will be sharing the link briefly, but let me like brief it out for you guys first. Like UN is basically an entity which controls and defines all the standard of the steps and the things which needs to be changed. If you guys are familiar with Model United Nations, which our college conducts and many other colleges conduct, they have various delegations on taking up a issue and finding a solution around it. So Model United Nation does that by in the form of delegation, but Google as a separate entity, what they have decided to do, they have decided to let developers build on top of the problems which are listed under the United Nations development goals, right? So we as GDSC, we are here to guide you throughout the process of how this whole thing will take place. So this is a brief idea. Now, what are the 17 goals which are listed? You can find it all in the given link. If I click the link, just let me know if this tab is visible or not. Is it visible? Yes, I believe so. All right. So, if you go to this website, you can see properly for yourself that what are the 17 goals which are listed by the United Nations that needs to be changed. And you might think that I am just a first year student, second year student. What impact will I create, right? But remember one thing, the biggest impact happens when people like you and me, we see the changes and we see the problem at the first hand level among our environment, that is what we perceive through our own eyes around the world, right? Like poverty, we see poverty on daily basis. Now if we think it hard enough, we can come up ways how to solve that. Like आज uh, we might think that आज ये ऐसा क्यों है, वो ऐसा क्यों है, but we can come up a solution by ourselves. And we are developers, right? We can implement and build things. So here are the 17 things which you can like go through like you have sustainable cities, environment and everything. Go through it, read the PDFs, right? Even they have available videos,
Uh,
small
uh,
short videos on it.
sorry to interrupt you. Some people are saying they are not getting sounds. So is there an issue for everyone or only these people? Okay,
No
everyone is
sound.
facing this.
Wait.
Yeah, it's okay from our end. Tamal, are you facing any problem? Okay, so some people are facing this, some people are not. Okay, so the people who are facing this audio issue, kindly please just leave the meet and rejoin. Okay.
My audio device is proper only. It's set on default. So maybe it's some connectivity issue.
Yeah, yeah. The people who are facing the issue, please rejoin.
All right. Before moving ahead, I've like reconfigured my audio device. Uh, Tamal, can you assure me if it is like persisting the issue?
Tamal is actually telling the people who are facing the issue, not you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like those who are not able to hear, just try and fix the audio device, or else just rejoin. It would work.
All right. Fixed after rejoining. What about others? Yes, by default, everyone's video and mic is muted, right? If you need to ask anything, just by the audio, let me know. I will give you the permission to unmute yourself. All right. I guess we can move ahead. And even if you don't miss some part, this whole session is being recorded. You will get the recorded link later on. So don't worry. Chill out. All right. So where was I? Yeah, I was explaining about the sustainable development goals, right? So lastly, only one thing I would like to say: go through these goals and pick up the problem statement which you find yourself most relatable at. Like for me, it's action and sustainable cities around me. So I always try to figure out my solutions around these things. So maybe for you it can be other priorities. So it's all your personal choice and the best thing your team can build up in, right? All right. Let me go back to the slide. I will be sharing this slide, so don't worry. You can access all these materials which I will be sharing right now. Okay. So now we have talked all about this, that, climatic condition, ye ho gaya, wo ho gaya. But why do I care? Like we are a developers, we will get a great paying job, we'll move out, live a really luxurious life. Say, what do you think, right? That's what we think. Do you agree or not? Like कुछ लोग तो वैसे ही सोचते हैं. So the main issue is people care, some people don't care, but they care when the ripple effect has reached their home, right? So we know the repercussions which are happening right now, where the major metro cities of India have been claimed as the most unsustainable mega cities. Not only that, you guys in Kolkata only, you must have faced some repercussions this summer. Like it was a major power outbreak, like in the entire city. Please let me know in the chat box if you have faced this, right? Especially people in the, yeah, the Kineshwar side have faced this a lot. Yes. There's a huge coal outrage, bro, which is going on. So coal नहीं है, कैसे मिलेगा energy? Yes, there are many such cases. So this is just an example which we have faced this year, and in the next coming years it will only get worse. Not only that, we have also seen the level of the water raising up. The people who are living in the coastal areas near the river, they have a huge risk of losing their home in the next 50 years at least. Yeah, it's a long run, long time, but it is happening right before your eyes, right? Then air pollution is a major thing. People who are from Delhi, Gurgaon area, they suffered this a lot. Elderly people, they have a higher chances of getting a cancer, even if in their whole life they have been not exposed to any radiation or any injurious like nicotine substances. They get this risk by just staying in those places in this like winter foggy season. So how do we stop this, right? How do we be aware of these things? So we have to see the situation, we have to analyze, and we have to come up with the solutions by ourselves. Otherwise, all these things will persist and the world will go boom. Jokes apart, here are some advices from the past winners which you might want to hear right now, because yeah, slides में दे दूंगी, तुम लोग बाद में नहीं सुनोगे, I know. So bear with me because these tips are really great. I'm going to play it. Let me know if you can hear the voice. Is it audible? Just any co-host let me know.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
audible.
it's clearly audible. Yeah.
All right.
My tip is to believe in yourself and most importantly, believe in your team.
Even if it's code you haven't experienced, it is important to try first.
Collaboration is key. Work on projects together so as to improve your knowledge and skills.
Stay innovative, keep thinking, and get a good team because sometimes that's all that matters.
Complex problems can be overwhelming, but breaking them down into smaller tasks can make them more approachable.
Feedback can be tough to hear, but it is important to be open to constructive criticism.
Communicate openly and honestly when your teammates.
Take care of your local communities. The greatest impact that we have is when we care for the people around us.
Everyone has unique strengths and weaknesses, so don't be afraid to lean on each other.
Talk to your users directly and discover what they really need.
Please recognize each person's strengths and distribute role accordingly.
Go for it. Even if you don't know how, just learn as you go.
Work on something that you're passionate about, for passion drives innovation.
Find a cause that you believe in and it'll guide you through your project.
Every effort, every job, and every little detail matters. Work on it, and little by little you will grow.
Don't be afraid to face challenges and trust in your ability to
challenge the status quo to make a difference within your community.
Maximize your resources, engage your professors for guidance, and tap into your network for project support.
The sky is not your limit, it's your starting point.
I hope you could take away some really key advices which they have given in the slides, right? Again, building a really good team who have resources and are like knowledgeable, and most importantly they care for each other, they empathize with you, right? So building a team and selecting members like that is really necessary. So with that I will go to the next slide. And yeah, before giving you the next slide, just a disclaimer to get caffeinated, because yeah, we are developers and हमसे कोड नहीं होता कैफीन जब तक अंदर नहीं जाता. Right. So what I need to reveal here is the timeline. Cool. So the registrations are already open. It had opened from December 1st and it will go till January 11th, right? It is the and in January 11 you would be given a kickoff event where exactly you will be told, like people who have registered, what exactly submissions and all the criteria you need to fulfill to make a successful submission, right? And here you can see the submissions will open from January 21st, then submission will close on February 22, and again the tentative timeline which has been given here, right? So coming if I have given you the idea of this timeline, then let me process. Now The most important thing for registration, which I need to tell you, is every member at this phase need to register individually. Okay, the team formation parts comes later, but first you need to go to this link and you need to register yourself individually. And after you are successfully registered individually, you will receive a form for team registration, which will be like in the second week of January. And that's it, you are good to go. And most importantly, the team size would be of 1 to 4 members, which will be like confirmed to you after you fill up the form number 1. I hope that is clear to you all. Yeah, exactly like the folio. Hey, is my audio not okay?
Yeah, it is okay from
Nah,
my
it's
end,
okay. I guess
but
the
I guess
people who are,
someone can't hear.
yeah, some of them are facing the issue.
Yeah, maybe
All right,
try rejoining or something else.
all right. Never mind. If you guys have any problem, just write in the community after. We'll clear it down for you, right? So, is the registration process clear enough for you guys? Please let me know in the chat if it is clear. Okay, cool. Yeah, if anyone has doubt, please ask. Like, though we have a dedicated FAQ section at the end, but yeah. All right, then let me move ahead with the next slide. After the registration process, this is the second thing, step number 2, which you need to do, which is register yourself for the kickoff event, where you will be detailed off with the information you need, like what to do. Since it's a global hackathon, it is like really essential for you guys to maintain all the rules and regulation and go through every processes, because as a regional chapter we can only guide you till this point where we can help you register and do the stuff, but after the submission it is all up to the global team to handle all these things, right? So it is very important after registration to also attend this kickoff event, which will be a global event again, I say. Okay, I will be providing you all the links in the description and in the community, so please follow through that and you will be good to go. Right, now comes the most interesting part, like prizes. Like prizes bata do aap. Prizes are like really diversified this time. Top 100 teams will get mentorship from Googlers and definitely swags and certificates and all the things, right? Final top 10 people will receive mentorship, swag box, opportunity to showcase the solution challenge, and they would be able to show their challenge, like showcase their project in the demo day in the YouTube, right? So basically, if you go through the solution challenges of the previous years, you can find top 10 teams of every year who have demoed their solution in the YouTube, right? So it's a huge thing. It's just like the way SIH finalists go, and even if they don't win, SIH finalist is a really big thing to achieve, right? So being in top 10 and top 100 is also a big achievement, guys.
Sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, guys, I have shared you a link.
Yes, so go through those links. Also, it will be provided at the end. And coming to the contest finalists, that is the winner and the runner-ups, they would be qualifying, like they would be available for the prize pool of $4,000, and also the swag boxes and all. And winning 3 teams will be eligible for the pool prize of $12,000, right? So this is the huge amount of prize pools which you guys will be entitled with. And not only that, being a finalist of the solution challenge is itself a big thing, right? So always aim for that. And also I would like to mention additional point which I have not included in the slide, I believe, that is the top teams of each regions, like from Kolkata, from Mumbai, or every region, the top 100 or something teams, they would be eligible for a regional boot camp where they can get direct mentorship from the Google headquarter people. So they would be like called there, right? So I will be providing more details on that.
Yeah, you might also get a referral to Google. Who knows?
Yes. Here is the amazing thing which I apparently forgot to add in the slide. But don't worry, I will be providing the more details, right? So, yeah. Next thing is, for being eligible to submit, you need to at least use one Google technology in your product. No matter what you build AIML project, then fine, build it with TensorFlow or anything, Google Colab, anything you want. But just use, at least host it in some GCP services. Again, then you can use Flutter, Android. If you're a web builder, you can use Angular. Then most importantly, you can also use the map APIs for building interactive maps. Like map API provides you some really amazing map customization. You can even build your own customized games in a real world map. Like if you want to like discover and explore more, you can visit their website and see how amazing it is. And yeah, if you want to explore their more products, here is a link which I've provided. They have like millions of product with them. You can just choose one. I have only mentioned the most popular ones here. Cool. And here is a detailed submission criteria where I have listed down that how many points are allotted to your project and how your project is judged actually, right? So you can go through it in detail, which I'm not covering right now. It is pretty self-explanatory. You can go through it. All right. And lastly, I would be sharing you some resources, and these resources would help you understand that how to actually use the technologies. If you're building on Android, then this documentation might help you. If you're building on cloud, then this documentation might help you, and other introductory resources and everything is here, right? And if you get stuck anywhere, just let your domain leads know. They would be more than happy to figure you out what to do. Even one thing I would like to tell you, even if you're building something which doesn't mainly involve Google technologies, like say for blockchain example, you can use blockchain, you can make applications in it, but make one feature which implements the Google tech, right? Then that will do the job. So that is a tip of advice which will come from me.
Yeah, let me give you a small idea. Like if you are totally making a Web3 product and like you're not getting any use of any Google tools, okay, the best thing you can do is use Angular. It's a front-end framework managed by Google, right? So that will also qualify for the solution challenge. You can use that.
Exactly.
Mhm.
All
But
right.
still try to use any other tool like Google Cloud or Firebase or MapAPI, anything.
Yes. And here is a thing which will come to you after a few days, like Google domains and everything, only for the registered user. Like they can host their application with a .dev or .app, and it will be valid for almost a year. This will be only available for the participants who will be registering. And also you would be getting some Google Cloud credits if you're building on top of clouds. So people who have already been a part of the Cloud Jam, they might know how to utilize this cloud credits. But even if you don't know, don't worry. Pratyaksh is here. He's out to help you to get through all these things, right? So that's the end of the slide almost. Now I will leave the here are like more FAQ sections which you might want to go through. Okay, is my other tab was being shared, right? Okay, so I just briefed you about the Google domains and the cloud credits and the FAQ sections. If they have enlisted a FAQ section from their end, which you can find it over here in their website. And yes, by doing this, I want to leave the ground open for all the questions and anything which you have. So yes, we can maybe start taking a few questions.
Yes, just use the chat, guys.
Or if anyone wants to speak, I will just give them the permission to speak, unmute themselves. Let me know. Bard AI. Yes, you can use Bard AI, definitely. You can use Palm, Bard. In fact, I don't think the
Gemini too.
Gemini
It's open, right?
Maker Suite access is yet open. I don't know. Have to check that.
I guess because in the fest we saw that, right? Gemini is letting developers use its API. I guess so.
Yeah, in the Maker Suite, we have to check.
Yes.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And one more thing I want to say to you guys, like an insight which I have observed from the last years. People who are making majorly on the ML based projects and the Flutter based, they are winning. Like mainly Android with IoT based solutions and with some mixture of machine learnings. Which course is best for learning MERN stack? ओके आदित्य तू मुझे डीएम करना here let's keep the conversation restricted to solution challenge. Will you share with this slide? Yes, I would be definitely sharing this. You can also find these slides on the event page of our chapter. Let me share sort something. Solution. No sound. I'm not saying anything. Can first years participate? Yes, definitely you are free to participate. In the chat box, I've shared you the list of winners and their winning projects. So maybe you can get some inspirations from them and build upon it. And about the registration link, do you want me to share in the chat right now? Like, if you register now, I'm free to guide you throughout the process. All right. Let me share the registration link. Chat box. Registration. Share this tab instead. Okay. So I am going through the whole registration process. Just see this and let me know. Upon clicking on the register now button, you will find the registration form and basic detail that how you're associated with GDSC. Please write you are a member, and if you're a core, write core. Then select your university. If our university is not enlisted here, then I believe it must be definitely enlisted here. You have to just scroll around it a bit and find. I don't know why don't they have put in drop down, but it is there. Okay. University of Engineering and okay, it's not there. Nice. Oh, it's right here in University of Engineering and Management. So don't come asking around that. Our college is not here, it's here. Select that radio button. Then accept all the terms and condition. Define your skill experience level, and here you will be asked like which sustainable goal you are interested in. So if you are not sure yet, you can go ahead with clicking not sure yet. Otherwise, if you are selected a thing, if you have a pre-notion, you can select anything which you want and have an idea to work upon. And lastly, all the solution technologies which you plan on utilizing. Here also you can see a proper like list of all the technologies which you can go through. There is Google Wallet. You can integrate that. That is really cool. Again, it's your choice. Then what is your primary motivation? Do all these things, and at the end you will receive a mail telling your confirmation, right? So that's it. That's it.
So someone is asking like, can they make teams with other college students? I don't think so.
Yes, you can make teams with other college members unless until and unless they are under the like same GDSC chapter. Like if you are deciding to go ahead with submitting from the UEM GDSC chapter, that person also have to be a member of UEM GDSC chapter.
That's the thing. Like that doesn't happen, right? Are there any members in our GDSC which are like from outside? I don't think
Yes,
so.
yes, there are many. In fact, we are free to join any GDSC chapters which we
Okay,
want.
okay.
Tell your friend to join GDSC UEMK chapter, and that
Okay,
like that
do one
you can
thing.
share up.
Do one thing. So anyone who like wants a friend from another college to join, okay, contact me once. I will like add them in our official groups, and then you're good to go. Like add them in your teams.
Yes, individual participation is yeah, it will be entertained.
Obviously, it's written there like 1 to 4, anything. You can participate alone.
Yeah. I hope the registration process is clear enough for you
Yes.
guys.
So
Let
like,
me know
how
if
many?
you have if you have any other questions, because I will be having more 5 minutes to take up the questions. Then I will conclude the meet.
Okay. So how many of you are like really participating in a solutions challenge? Just say it in the chat. Right.
Yes, it is
One.
organized every year.
Yes. 2, then 3, 4. Damn, that's a lot. I need winners then. Okay. Okay,
Yes, you
Prabhuddha.
should at least have a finalist.
Exactly. Guys, I listen. Try your best. Okay, give your best, and one more thing: make a good team. Don't make a team like with your friends only. Okay. So this guy is my friend. I'm making a team with him. Don't do this. Like take really good people who are actually working in any field or in any tool. Take them. Don't like make a team with your friends. Yeah.